What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome back to another Key Collector Comics Keys of the Week for the week of August 24th, 2022. Let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.
What's good, Council? So, we're back for another week of giving you the keys of the week coming up for New Comic Book Day. If you're not a subscriber, please hit subscribe. Please hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. We've been putting out a lot of videos lately. We just dropped the other day our first episode of the Council of Comics podcast, where it was me, Cliff, Bam, Anthony, Paul, and just doing a weekly of like news and comics that are heating up and all types of stuff. We just try to keep it real loose. We're not really trying to be like everybody else, but I understand in the beginning it might look like that, but we're just trying to find a groove and see where it goes. But check that out. That's on the channel. We also went to the Beacon Toy Show on Sunday, so that video dropped the other day, so go check that out. Shout out to the Beacon Toy Show's dope show. But enough of that. Y'all came here for some keys of the week, so let's give you some keys of the week. We're checking out Key Collector Comics. This is where we go to check out all the keys of the week. They have a lot of different tabs. It's a great app. You can pay monthly for it and get access to a lot of different things. You got the keys of the week, trending, hot 10, and they have a lot of other tabs and so forth. So let me get all this right, and let's get to our keys of the week. How y'all doing out there? Y'all good? Good. If you're not, it's going to get better. Just stay focused and you're going to make it through. All right. First on the list, we have Previews number 408, 8-page bound-in bad idea story titled The Last Supper, written by Mark Waid, illustrated by David Lapham. So this is in the previews, guys. So we're supposed to be getting previews now? Huh. Okay. What is the significance of this? It's key of the week for Key Collector Comics. I mean, bro, all right. I'm a critiquer. I critique things, whether I like your site or not. But it's already the keys of the week. You can't cite yourself as the key of the week. You can't do that. You got to do a little better than that. Let's move on. Detective Comics number 27. This is the facsimile reprint of Detective Comics 27. It's a key of the week from Gotham City Comics and Gem Comics on YouTube. It's just a reprint of the old Detective Comics 27. I guess that's the first appearance of the Batman. Cool. I might get it, not sure. Emmett number 1. After a bad breakup, a young woman conjures a golem from clay who helps her cope and also seek vengeance for her broken heart. This is from AWA Comics. That's a pretty cool cover. I'm a fan of like dope looking covers, and this is pretty cool. So this might get picked up just for its cover. Pretty dope. Next on the list, Evanescence Echoes from the Void, adaptation of the band Evanescence musical category, issue number 1, inspired by the song Bitter Truth. I'm a fan of Evanescence. They're a pretty cool band. This is interesting. I like that cover. I'm gonna have to take a peek inside to see if this is worth it. But that's very interesting. Very interesting. Next on the list, we got Gun Honey Bound for Blood number 1, the cover art by Art Germ. I mean, Art Germ is just classic. Like, the fact that he can draw like that is just really crazy. Gun Honey was really popular with their first series. Their books are worth a lot. This I might pick up as well just to continue with the Gun Honey stuff. And Art Germ is just a ridiculous artist. Next on the list, we have Magic, Anjani Goldmane number 1, the origin of Anjani Goldmane. I'm not a Magic follower, so I'm not sure, but this is a pretty cool cover. That is a pretty cool cover. It's $9 on that, so that's a steep stag, but if you're a Magic fan, I'm guessing this is what it is. You know what would help Magic? It'd be like a TV show or something. Like, I know they'd be like, oh, you gotta have a TV show for everything, but it would help to like get more people into it and see what they're trying to do, like create a storyline. I don't know how to do it. I'm just throwing an idea out there, but that might help the Magic Comics. Next on the list, we have Minor Threats #1. A group of small-time bad guys band together to take down an A-list supervillain to ease tensions in the city that began after the murder of a beloved hero's sidekick. That was a lot. But it's written by Patton Oswalt. He's got credibility in the comic game. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Paul about this, see if he's down for that one. Next on the list, we have Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #1. Dark Horse resumes publishing Star Wars for younger audiences. For those that you don't know, what it means by resume is that Dark Horse used to print all the Star Wars comics before the Marvel comics that came out now. And those books are hot books. So if you can find those books for cheap prices, the Dark Horse Star Wars comic books, pick them up, because there's a lot of first appearances and a lot of keys in those books. Pick that up. I might be picking this up just because, it's only a $4 price tag. And I'm really into the Star Wars right now because the books and the comics have been a little bit better than the movies and some of the shows. So I might be picking that up. Next on the list, we have Wind, The Throne in the Sky #1, second entry in the Wind series, created by James Tynion and Michael Dialunas. Sorry if I butchered that, but here's the cover. Don't really know much about Wind. I do have Wind #1 because I just found it in like a dollar bin, and I knew it was something, so I picked it up. But I don't really know too much about the Wind story. So probably won't be picking that up. Next on the list, we have Action Comics #1046. This is a variant cover by Art Germ. Art Germ's killing it. Art Germ is almost like this generation's Alex Ross. Alex Ross is amazing, but I feel like Art Germ's is just like one little level, but like Alex Ross, legendary, but the skills like one little bit above. And this crispness, it's like very, very crisp, almost photorealistic, but pretty dope. I don't know if I might pick it up just because it's Art Germ. Batman White Knight presents Red Hood #2. This is the variant cover by Jim Chung. Jim Chung is a very popular artist right now. He does a lot of good art. That's okay. The details is crazy. The whole light reflection and all that. That's pretty dope. Not a lot of variants they're showing this week. That's different. Next on the list, we have Olympus Rebirth. This is from DC. It's a one-shot story featuring Hippolyta and the Greek pantheon of gods. Olympus Rebirth one-shot. I probably won't be picking this up. I think Cliff will be picking this up because Cliff is big into this. Your gods have returned. The cover is dope. But the thing is now is like we're getting a lot of these dope covers. Like there's a lot of great artists and you want to pick up everything. It used to be like, it'd be one every now and then, but there's like so many great artists now that you have to pick what you want and what you don't. You know what I mean? But that might be a pickup just because it's a #1 dope cover. We'll see. Oh, it does have a few variants. Let's check out the variants. That's the 1 in 25 by Lee Weeks. That's pretty cool. Lee Weeks is a classic artist as well. That's the only variant. Okay. Next on the list, we have Amazing Spider-Man #8. The debut of Oscorp's Spider-Man suit being utilized, seen in a closet in issue #7. Yeah, so they still haven't revealed in the Amazing Spider-Man what actually happened with Peter Parker. That him and MJ broke up and just like everybody hates him. They haven't revealed that yet, but right now, Osborn's kind of like trying to help him. But you know how Osborn is, a Green Goblin. Like, you don't know if you can trust him or not. So I guess they're trying to give him his own like little goblin glider. That's pretty wild. It's different. You know what I mean? So I'm down for that. I pick up Amazing Spider-Man, so I'll be picking this up. I don't know if they have any variants. They don't show any variants, but I'm pretty sure there's a 1 in 25 and 1 in 50 out there. But pretty dope. Next on the list, we have Carnage number 5. This is the first appearance of Hellbound, Companion of Carnage. So I guess like how Venom had that little companion, now Carnage is gonna have one. I haven't been able to get into Carnage. I know Joey's into Carnage. Like, it's just a lot. Like, to go from Spider-Man to Venom is a lot, and then to go into Carnage, which is a whole nother thing. It's just a lot. Maybe we'll sit down with Joey and he can give us a quick run through of what the Carnage situation is. Next on the list, Damage Control number 1, 5-issue limited series by the creator of the TV show The Goldbergs. So Damage Control is becoming big in the MCU. So obviously they're gonna have a comic book that's coming out as well. Might mimic what it'll do. I mean, there's Moon Knight in the MCU, there's She-Hulk in the MCU, this person's in the MCU, Quicksilver sort of in the MCU. The only ones that we're missing are Nightcrawler, and you could say missing Ghost Rider, but this Ghost Rider also showed up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which now with the multiverse kind of makes it canon. So will I be picking this up? I don't know. If there's a Momoko version, probably most likely I'll be picking that up. Next on the list, Fantastic Four number 46. This is the first full appearance of Sister of Reed Richards, cameo in Fantastic Four 35. So Reed Richards has a sister, half sister from what I've been told. And so I think this is going to be a big book to pick up. Definitely recommend you picking this book up, because if they're introducing a half sister now before the movie, it's possible around the second or third movie they could introduce the half sister. So this would be a big book. I would even say deuces on this. Like, grab 2 if you can, honestly. Yeah. Next on the list, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 41, solicitation. What does the future hold for Billy Morales? So this is covering the whole Spider Empire thing that Miles is going through with his clone brother and the evil version of him from the main universe, I believe. So what it was is Miles is not from the 616. Miles is from the Ultimate Universe. But in the 616, the Miles in the 616 universe was actually evil. So that was kind of crazy. That was in Spider-Man, the second series of Spider-Man is where they introduced that. So I'm a Miles Morales reader, so I'll be picking this up. We'll see how it goes. It's gotten a little better. I just can't get past the suit. I'm not feeling the suit. I want that old original one back. It's just kind of like when people with Spider-Man, then the black suit came out and all these other suits, and they was like, I just want the original suit. So we'll see how long they'll rock with that before he goes back to the original. What's his name? It's Glurp, I think his name is. He's rocking the original suit. But it's, it's just a different character, and I just want to see Miles get back. Maybe something happens to Glurp, and in memorial of him, he goes back to the other suit. We shall see. And that's it. Those are the keys of the week for August 24th, 2022. Do you guys plan on getting any of these? Hold on one second here. Do you guys plan on getting any of these? Are there any that we should stay away from? Let me know in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe, share it to your friends. For when they're going out to New Comic Book Day and they want to know what's the hot book to get, give them this video. And remember, we have a ton of videos on the channel right now. Share them with your friends. Hope you enjoy what we're doing for the community. From the Council of Comics to everybody out there, peace.